to Cleveland TV, where you meet very inspirational people in diaspora. My name is Tendai Mutuere, aka Shakira, and today I have a great superwoman. She is in fashion. Her name is Rebecca Garande, and also in real estate. You can now meet her. Welcome, Rebecca.
Hi, thank you, Shakira, for having me on your show. Tendai, whatever you prefer. I'm honored to be here, and hopefully, we can have a lovely chat. I love what I do. I love fashion. I love real estate. And yeah, I hope to take you through my journey. Yeah.
Wow, very, very interesting. We are so excited. Okay, Rebecca, tell us about yourself, your family background. Who is Rebecca? Where do you come from and where are you?
Okay, so I was born in Zim. I'm married. I've got three beautiful daughters, aged 26, 24, and 16. And I think also why I'm in business is because of my girls. I love to educate the girl child. I love to teach them what it is all about business and how they can succeed in life. So I didn't initially start as a business person. I was working full time in the corporate world. Then I think 4 years ago, I just said, like, you know what, let me jump the ship and try this thing called entrepreneurship and see how it goes. And I must say, whatever you give time to, it can come to fruition.
Wow, wow, very interesting. So,
Mm.
Rebecca, tell us what inspired fashion?
I think what inspired fashion for me was like seeing how the plus size market is given in SA, like in South Africa, for instance. And how I also started fashion. I didn't really like do fashion as such, but I had assumed a clothing brand, and then I took one of the plus size models to model for me. And through that experience, I just realized that there was a gap in the market for plus size clothes, which was rather awkward for, especially for Africa. We have curvaceous women, we have fully bodied women. Some of them are young, some of them are old, some of them is the working class. And there was just that gap where it was not addressing those issues locally. You find that most people had to purchase online overseas because the local markets, they just believe that if you're big or you're a certain body type, you just need to wear a tent. Whereas I just realized that you can actually make fashionable clothing as long as the person is confident with who they are. They can literally wear anything. So
Wow.
that's where I started this journey, because now I realized, wow, we're in Africa, South Africa especially, and there's so many fully bodied women, and they have to embrace themselves. We're not gonna stick to the stereotype of what beautiful is. We're gonna describe what beautiful is. As long as you feel good about yourself, you can look beautiful in stylish clothes.
Wow, this is very, very interesting because in the market of fashion, most slender people, they are more recognized. But this
Yes.
is very interesting. So, what inspired the plus size?
I think that the inspiration was you have to beauty is what you describe yourself. You don't have to conform to the world standards of beauty. You describe what beauty is. If I want to wear a miniskirt and I'm curvaceous, why not? Because that's who I am and I feel good about it. And why not even bring those clothes for people to really like express themselves? Because our clothes, we always say we make clothes, yes, but what really, really inspires us, or what makes us feel good about, is when we get testimony says, oh wow, I've never worn a skirt before, oh wow, I've never worn a maxi dress before, because I always thought if I'm big, certain clothes were out of bound. So those inspirational stories is the interaction we get, not just an outfit, but you're making women regain their self-confidence.
Hmm,
So that is amazing.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful because I've seen in the market, it's more of the slender and Okay, so when was the LeeBex born?
I think we initially started LeeBex. When we started LeeBex, we didn't really like, when you start business, this is what you want to do, this is where you want to go, but you have no idea of the retail space or the manufacturing place. So what we thought is would buy and sell like most people do. But then we realized that, when we were buying and selling, um, we're not really addressing the issues because then we're limited for sizing. And besides, we wanted a certain fit, a certain fit that we knew that if anyone wore this thing, it would look nice. So I think when we started in 2016, the first 6 months, we were buying and selling. And then after that, then we re-strategized and we realized that we had to manufacture our own garments with our own fits, and so we have been manufacturing our own garments locally in South Africa, creating employment in a dying industry. The manufacturing industry is dying. So, and source our own fabrics, our own prints. So then it's a unique offering that you can't go anywhere and get it. You can only get it at LeeBex, and that's what makes us stand out. Our designs, our styles are LeeBex specific, and we have also mastered the feet. Like anyone can wear that and they'll feel good about themselves. And we understand the we understand full size bodies. We understand like how it needs to be tailored, how it needs to be manufactured, and so forth. And yeah, and I think 2 years ago, we got stockings from the States, and we're also trying. We have a big gap in the market. We always get inquiries from all over the world: Canada, Australia, Lesotho, Botswana. They always are saying, like, guys, when are you coming to our country? So hopefully, we are working on it that we will be able to be a worldwide brand where we can actually deliver worldwide. We don't have to be there physically because I think with technology now, you can deliver almost anywhere. So we working on the logistics on how we can get our brand out there. So we have been in existence. We're a young brand. So from 2016 to now, 5 years. Yeah. To answer your question.
Wow, wow. This is very inspiring indeed. So who came up with LeeBex? How many are you and
Okay, so like I explained to you, I used to have a plus size brand, and the model that I used, she's a plus size blogger. So I would watch her page. I'm like, look here, you've got something good going on, and every time you wear an outfit, people are always asking, where did you get that outfit from? Because it should like really wear cute stuff and all that. And she's big and she embraces who she is. So and then I said, look, let's start the LeeBex brand. Let's make beautiful clothes for plus size people. You are a plus size. I'm not tamed as a plus size though, even though I think I am. Because every time we have our photo shoots, they'll say, Banks, you're so thin. So I think everyone has just got their own insecurities. I'm thinking like, I'm a size 40, I'm big, but they're like, nah. So that's how we started the brand. So I said to her, like, look, let's start the brand. Let's make beautiful garments for plus size. And we work so well because we have different strengths. She does more for marketing. If you see on most of our pictures, she's the one. She's Thick Leonce. If you want to check her out on IG, on Instagram.
yeah,
Yeah, so she's good at like marketing and she's good at social media, and then my strength on the business side. So my strength, the business admin, the cash flow of the business, and all the nitty gritties, logistics. So we are an all round team, myself and the circle. We work well together, and we both design, and then we have a factory where they manufacture our clothes. Yeah.
wow.
So all together, we are a good combination, and that's required for a business to be successful.
Wow. And I see you guys and also your model. Like she is really, you are really guys inspiring a lot of blessed, caviars women in Africa and
Mm.
also out there. Because I also
Eh,
have a lot of friends who used to say, "Oh, okay, Shakira, we look this, but we can also wear what you always wearing." And from
yeah,
your page, a lot of people now wearing crop tops, mini skirts. They are becoming more of embracing their beauty while we
yeah,
are doing very well in the
yeah.
industry.
A movement. It's a movement. I mean, when we also used to have group photo shoots, we'd invite different people from our followers, not specifically models, and would encourage them to tell their stories. And sometimes we just cry on set, like, oh wow, this is what people are going through. This is what society is judging them. And we would like say, you know what? Like happiness or self-confidence is you teach people how they treat you. You teach people how they relate with you. If you're confident, no one is going to shoot you down. And even if they do, it doesn't matter. People's opinions should not affect you. So if you wear your garment and you feel good, you look beautiful, those small steps, will get you to get your liberation back. So plus size is a movement, it's a movement. Yeah.
It is. You guys are very beautiful, and also nothing is permanent as well. I used to be 24, and now I'm 36. So of course I'm going to plus size, and I'm embracing myself each and every day. And if you're out there, love yourself. You just have to wear confidence, as what she is saying. So, what
Mm.
were the challenges you were facing when you started your business?
I think the challenge is like I explained, initially our business model didn't work for us because we wanted to buy and sell, which everyone does. But then we realized we needed to build a brand, and it's very difficult to build a brand from scratch, you know. And it was difficult to find the correct manufacturers because initially we were outsourcing, we couldn't afford our own in-house tailors. As you know, when you're beginning a business, you don't know if you're going to get the volumes or not because retail is all about volumes. And also, it was also the challenge was to keep our price points at affordable prices because it was pointless to start a plus size brand and then you're in an exclusive boutique which you're limiting your clothing to everyone else. So I think our pricing is fair enough because we're not doing bulk manufacturing, like most major retail stores, so they can get away with their price points. So that was the challenge for us. Like we all want to. When you're in business, you all want to make money. You're in it for the money, but I think we're also passionate about what we do. As much as we're in it for money, I think we just wanted to keep our garments at affordable prices, not to be like the exclusive boutiques where it's limited to those that are loaded or those that have money. So that was the other challenge, and also just finding the right manufacturer, finding the right fit, and all that. And I think once we addressed that, we've been doing well. We even partnered with the Foschini Group 2 years ago, I think 3 years ago, yeah, 2019. We partnered with the Foschini Group just for a few of our range. We didn't want to have our own range within Foschini Group. So we partnered with them, and that was a successful project, which means that, like people were actually beginning to notice our brand. Um, we have a lot of inquiries. People want to partner with us. So anyway, we did that partnership with the Foschini Group, but then we didn't carry on with it because we just didn't want to dilute our brand. Because now people had started to associate our brand with the Foschini Group, which was not really the ideal. So yeah, so we have done that, and yeah, we have a lot of followers. We have a lot of, and most of our business is actually referral, which is a great
Wow.
business model. Yeah, because if somebody wears something, where did you get that dress? And then they contact us, they've been referred by, and we have really faithful customers. And the other challenge we face is when the Chinese, They duplicate our styles and fabric, so it looks like our stuff is from China. Yes, the Chinese, they do that to everyone. They do that to major
Yes.
fashion
Teaching.
designs. They actually duplicate your styles, you know.
Yes.
So that's the challenge, and you can't stop the Chinese. Who do you even go after? You know. Yeah.
Yes.
So the challenge is
That,
like we work hard to design something, and then there's still the design. There's still the same print. They will reprint the same prints and resell it at, you know. But our customers know. They like will say, yeah, it's fine. Like they're doing that, but our quality. We take pride in our quality. We use quality fabrics. We also are cognizant of like the market that we're targeting, so we're not worried about it. Is a challenge, obviously, but those that know us know that you can go and get that forfeited garment, but it's not the same quality. So yeah, so it's a challenge, but the Chinese do it to everyone.
so do you have any competition?
Competition, there is a lot of competition. I think since COVID, most people have actually duplicated our business model, because we're almost like, besides the major retail stores, we're one of the few that started this movement. And during COVID times, I think I've seen there's a lot of small boutiques that have sprung up and online doing the same thing. And we have the international, like Fashion Nova. Those are our competitors, because we do mainly online. So the thing is, we take pride in our work, we take pride in what we do, and we're not just a plus size brand, but we are also encouraging our ladies to love themselves, to appreciate who they are. So our clothing goes with a message. We're not just saying there. We have a message behind our brand. So that makes us
Unique.
unique.
You should watch the House of Gucci. Oh, that's what happening in the world. Okay, guys, we are going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Clevenard in Diaspora Television is an internet online TV service. What sets us apart is a unique combination of hit African content, first and exclusive international free movies, series, musics, news, events, documentaries, tourism, teleshopping shows, youth TV programs, and live interviews. Clevenard Diaspora Television is available throughout sub-Saharan Africa and to the diaspora markets worldwide. Take your entertainment with you wherever you go. Watch on your smartphone, tablet, laptop, smart TV, depending on your device. Watch free movies with Clevenard Movies Television. Stop searching for free movies websites and watch Clevenard Movies Television. Watch your favorite African shows anywhere at any time. Don't forget to check out our top 5 TV channels created to get you informed. TV1, Clevenard in Diaspora Television. TV2, Clevenard Youth Television. TV3, Clevenard Movies Television. TV4, Clevenard Teleshopping Television. TV5, Clevenard Tourism Television. To start watching, sign up at www.clevenard.com and follow the easy steps. Once you're done, log into the Clevenard website or app on your device, click on any one of our 5 TV channels, and hit play. We will be very satisfied and happy to welcome you to our team as one of our new business partners. Contact info@clevenard.com +34 631 279811. Website www.clevenard.com.
Hello, guys. We are right back with the fashion guru here. My name is Tendai Mutuere, aka Shakira. Welcome back, Rebecca.
Thank you. Thanks, Shakira.
Rebecca, you were telling us about fashion. I also want to know, do you guys also do African wear?
Yes, we do, because I think our brand is we try and incorporate everything, because we also have ladies want to look fashionable going for like African tradition weddings or whatever events that they might be going to. So we do make African clothes, and the only challenge we have is like sourcing really good fabrics. But we incorporate everything. We incorporate like your African wear. We incorporate like your going out outfits, like you wanna look sexy and sneezy. We have that. If you wanna go partying or an all white party, we have that. If you wanna go into an all black, so we incorporate everything like an all inclusive kind of offering. And like I was just telling you, when we went to the States the last time, we had a lot of African garments, and those like sold like hotcakes like when we were there, and we kept on supplying the shop that's there. So we're open also to partnership, to people who want to partner with us, say they're in different countries and they want to stock our garments. We're open for that, because we believe we are really under supplying the market, which is highly in demand.
Wow, very interesting.
Yeah.
So, do you also do orders like when people want to order from the UK, Canada, you can
Yes,
also send?
we can send them as long as they're prepared to pay the DHL costs. We make and we send. We already have customers that they'll say they want this, and I'll give you my details at the end of the show, so that if anyone wants to order from us or wants to have a look at what we offer, I'll give you our pages, our Instagram pages, our Facebook, our website. They can just have a look at what we have on offer, and yeah, to get it.
You
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, you should go and check on their Instagram page and Facebook. They do cater for everything. I also wanted to ask, do you also cater for slim ladies?
So when we started the brand, our size was initially from size 38 to 50 plus. So we don't limit. And also, I think what I've noticed with some brands that if you're 54, they add extra cost. We don't do that. You can be a size 54 or a size 58. We're not going to add an extra cost, because already you're discriminating you know so our sizing also for European standard sizing, when we started, our sizing was from 16 is 40 to 26 plus. But we had a lot of the smaller sizes. They were up in arms with us, like we leaving them out. And I think initially why we thought it like that, we thought like the smaller sizes are their spot for choices. There's so many choices for them. But anyway, we listen to our market. So then we started manufacturing from size 34. So we do cater for the smaller girls, and they do buy from us because they love our styles, they love our fashion, they like to look fashionable. Like we are always ahead of the trends, because I think one of the problem was like the market with the plus size, you only had limited shops, and those limited shops, they were selling like granny clothes. So we try and we keep up with the trends. We check what is trending this summer, what are colors that are trending, what are the styles that are trending, so that they also, they keep up with the trends and what's trending at the moment. So we do sizes from size 34, which is size 10, and on request we'll do the smaller sizes, only on request, because
Oh, 28.
yes, we did that because initially, because that was not our message initially, but we said, you know what, if we've got the request like all the time, we're getting the request, please also cater for us, and we did. So we have mastered that. Yeah.
Wow, wow, interesting, interesting. Okay, I also want to ask about shoes,
We don't
the shoe sizes, or you only dealing with clothes?
for now, because the thing is, when you're building a brand, you need to master one thing. Once you have mastered that, then you move to the next. So I'm sure with time, we're gonna have accessories, which is like your shoes, your handbags, your sunglasses, hopefully, because we're just like mastering our brand, building it up, and I think we have a solid brand now. And so we're gonna incorporate, you have people who say, I can't find size shoe 8. If anyone is listening and they're a supplier, we are open. We are open to that, because those are the issues that you need to address. Like you find it for a size 7 or size 8 or size 9, you don't get nice shoes. So, so that is something we can address as well in the near future.
Because I have seen most of the ladies who are plus size, sometimes there will be like some size 7, 8, 9, and there's also 10.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask if you guys cater for that. But
No, no.
guys, yeah, she said
in
in the future.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's not easy for them to find sizes as well. But size 3, 4, 5 is flooded in the market. Yes.
Plenty in the market.
It is. Okay. You said you're married and you have kids. How do you handle pressure?
I think it's a matter
How are
of
you
balance.
managing?
I think life is about balance and having a good support structure. So for me, I have a very good support structure. And also, I mean, like I told you that initially when I started my businesses, I wanted to educate my girl child, because my girls, I would always ask them like, so when you finish school, what do you want to do? And they'd always say, I want to have my own business. I want to be a businesswoman. And I just, I wanted to educate them. It's like, for you to have a business, there's a lot of things you need to take into consideration. So we started the swimwear brand with my girls. It was a brand that I started with them. And every day they would bring lots of money from school, from selling swimwear to their friends. And I would pay them so that I can educate them. Like, look, you've made so much. Some of this money is going to go back into buying more stock, because you need to give your business liquidity in check, you know. And so that's how I got into business. I wanted to educate them on how to become responsible and how to do your cost calculation. I think most businesses fail because they can't manage the cash flow of the business. So it's those things that I wanted to educate them. So they were my business partners. So I think they learned a lot from that. So I think my family, they're very supportive. My husband is supportive. My kids are supportive. And just having that support structure and having people who believe in you, people who support you, people who are not clipping your wings, I think you can excel. So they actually make me excel. They're always supporting me. They're part of it. If I need them to help, they help. So I know you just find balance in everything.
Interesting. Tell us
Yeah.
about real estate.
So real estate, now I'm in real estate. I'm mostly selling residential houses. I love real estate. I love people. I love property development. And so that's how I got into it. And most of our buyers, sometimes the international buyers, want to invest in South Africa, because at the moment it's a buyer's market. So the properties you can negotiate for a better price. And yeah, it's something that, I'm pursuing, and it's love. I love it. I love it. I love property development. I love property, and I'm hoping to learn a lot, because it's something that I've actually got into. It's been 6 months, and yeah. So if anyone is watching and is into property investment, they can also get hold of me. But I'm mostly so in the northern suburbs. That's where I'm mostly selling. Yeah.
Are you only doing the selling and or you also do the rentals?
Our office does rentals as well, but for me, I'm not doing rentals. I just focus on selling property. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Have you always like passionate about property or
Yeah,
fashion?
I do project like, our house that we My house, we built it by myself and my husband, and I was the project manager. So we've done a few projects with my husband, just buying property, renovating, and yeah, it's something that I love. I love everything about property, you know, and what
Interesting.
it, yeah.
What motivates you? What keeps you going?
I think it's just, has if you're for myself, I think what motivates me is to be a good role model for my girls. You know, I want them to be go-getters. I want them to be business people. I want them to think out of the box. So I feel like I'm just living an example for them, like, oh, wow, if my mom can do this, I can do it 10 times better. Just to be like empower yourself as a woman, it's important. Not just to, like limit yourself. Because I always say, like, when you limit yourself, you're limiting to what God can do through you. And
Yeah,
so you have just to be out there doing your thing, and God will do the rest.
very, very true. Very, very.
Yeah.
Uh, what is success? How do you describe success?
I think success when you build something that is a long term thing, it's just not because I think most business that you start, you fail, you start, and you carry on. But if you're gonna leave a legacy, that's success. When you leave a legacy, a brand that will go through generation and generation, that's success. You're leaving a legacy. Yeah.
Great wisdom. Okay, Rebecca, what advice would you give to someone out there to empower a woman?
I think my advice is don't give up, because I think most people they start something and then they give up. You just have to keep pushing. If it doesn't work, you try something else. And also, it's nice to get mentors because sometimes, people that have walked that path before. Because I think as women, sometimes we're too proud to ask for directions or too proud to learn from each other instead of maybe being jealous of a person or trying to bring them down, try and learn from them. Like, wow, you're building a successful brand. How have you done it? Just to learn from others, learn how are they successful. And also I believe, the internet has got a wide range of resources available. There's a lot of resources, which I think people, we don't really make use of them. So for me, it's like, don't limit yourself. The sky is the limit. Ask for directions if you're lost. Look at how others are doing it and copy and learn.
Hello there. Looking for an African movie? Search no further. Clevenard African Movies TV is here for you. We are dedicated to the acceleration of African films, TV series, documentaries, and lots more. Explore our movies at home or on the go. Clevenard Movies is free to watch on clevenard.com. Don't miss this opportunity. Hurry now. Sign up and subscribe today.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Shakira's Diaries. My name is Diaries, aka Shakira. And today we have a superwoman. She is a fashion guru. Her name is Rebecca Garande, and she is also in real estate. Welcome back, Rebecca.
Thank you, Tendai.
Pleasure. It's nice to have you here. What advice would you give to a girl child?
I think the girl child, you just need to be confident with who you are, set your own standards of beauty, work hard, be empowered. You matter, girl child, you matter. That's all I can say. And the boy child matters too.
Yes, and also, what advice would you give to a boy child?
I think you also matter, boy child. Just be who you are and work hard. And the sky's the limit. Do all you can to empower yourself and be a good person.
And also, what about for someone out there who lost the hope and they also want to be in fashion industry and they don't even know where to start?
I
What
think,
advice do you give
yeah,
them?
like I said, like the internet has got a wide range of resources. Like for instance, you can go on YouTube right now and say, "How do I start a clothing label?" All the information will come from branding, from manufacturing, and you even have other people who give you ideas to manufacture abroad. That is, if your volumes are high and so forth. So I feel like the internet is got lots of resources. Even self talk, TED talks, a lot of TED talks on the internet, a lot of so we shouldn't limit because everybody's got a phone and they've got the resource. Instead of maybe spending it, maybe doing pointless things on other social media platforms, invest in yourself, invest in self-talk, invest in even learning how to manage a business. Go to YouTube, you'll find it there. How to keep your cash flow going, go to YouTube, you'll find it there. How to make a brand, if you want to make a brand, is there. And a lot of resources are available. So let's not limit ourselves to like, I don't know how to do this, because that doesn't exist. You can learn and you can do it. And I think most people also that are using the social media for, not just to be there to listen to gossip or whatever. Use it to make money. Like I've got an online store, e-commerce, have your product there. There's a lot of Etsy, there's Instagram, there's Facebook. You can sell your clothing to a whole lot of platforms. So use those platforms so that you can actually make money whilst you're sleeping. You wake up, there's customers that have made orders and so forth. So I think those resources are available. And let's not limit ourselves because to say that you don't know understand anything, because the resources are there. We just need to look for them.
Wow, word of wisdom, guys. Use what you have. You have internet. Just do not abuse social media platforms, bullying other people. You can actually start there on Facebook. Sell what you are selling, and you can also go to YouTube, research, and there's also lessons on YouTube. You can learn how to do makeup, how to make clothes. There's a lot of DIYs. There's what she was telling us. And also on TikTok, we can make use of it. Some people have become billionaires just to use these platforms. So make it use, take advantage of it. Okay, Libe, where do you find your shop?
Okay, so our shop, but we are mainly online. So if you want to have a look at our clothing, you go on www.leebex.com. That's www.leebex.com. Our physical shop is in Melview. It's 27 boxes. That's in Johannesburg. But yeah, most people use the online because then you can see what we are offering. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, guys, it was nice having you here. And also, what is the last word you're gonna tell us before you leave?
Just the life is too short. Do your best. Create your own wealth. Don't limit yourself, because when you limit yourself, you're limiting to what God can do in your life. The sky is the limit. Believe in you and just be the best person you can be. We only have one life. That's my advice. One life.
And also to the plus size, our beautiful caviars, blessed sisters.
And to my beautiful, curvy, fully figured women, you matter. And remember, you define beauty. You set the pace on how people treat you. So if you rock anything with confidence and just, you have to look at yourself in the mirror that you're in love with yourself. I always say, I know most of us women, we are like on weight loss plans, we are doing all sorts of things, but don't stop loving yourself until you've reached a certain goal. Love yourself, love yourself, because if you love yourself, it makes it easier for other people around you to love you. Yeah.
Very, very inspiring interview. Thank you so much, Rebecca Garande. It was nice having you here. Can you just leave your social media handles before you leave?
Okay, now I'll definitely do that. And thank you, Shakira and Cleveland TV, for hosting the Skype call. Appreciate it, and hopefully I have touched some lives or I have inspired someone. But I'm really accessible if you are in business, if you want to buy property, or if you are a fully figured woman, we are there to serve you. So I will leave the details with Shakira. Thank you so much.
Wow, so much inspired today. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned. My name is Tendai Mutsuere, aka Shakira. Until we meet again. Ta-ra!
Take care.